Have you ever wondered why some women seem to naturally attract the right kind of attention? The kind that makes men genuinely drawn to them? Not just for looks, but for their presence, their energy, their essence? Why is it that some women feel magnetic without even trying, while others struggle to feel noticed, appreciated, or understood? The truth is, it's not about makeup, designer clothes, or perfect selfies. It's about something far deeper. It's about feminine energy. And once you understand this energy, once you learn to nurture it, you'll see a transformation, not just in how men respond to you, but in how you feel about yourself and how you carry yourself in the world. This video will take you on a journey into understanding the 8 feminine qualities that men love, qualities that go beyond superficial attraction. And here's the promise. If you watch until the very end, you'll discover a simple yet profound shift that can make you feel more confident, magnetic, and in tune with your true self. You'll realize that these qualities aren't about becoming someone else. They're about unlocking the power you already hold inside. Let's start by talking about the power of feminine energy. Many women underestimate it. Some believe that being feminine means being weak, passive, or overly soft. But the reality is exactly the opposite. True femininity is strength wrapped in softness, courage wrapped in grace, and power wrapped in vulnerability. Men are subconsciously drawn to this energy because it resonates with a part of them that craves connection, warmth, and understanding. Human psychology shows us that attraction is more about emotional resonance than physical appearance. It's about the way someone makes you feel, and feminine energy, when expressed authentically, has a magnetic quality that words cannot fully capture. Feminine energy is not just about how you look or how you act. It's about the energy you radiate in every interaction. It's in your confidence when you walk into a room. It's in the warmth of your smile. It's in the way you listen, the way you respond, the way you make people feel valued and seen. Men are drawn to women who carry this energy because it gives them a sense of safety and admiration, a feeling that they are connecting with someone who understands themselves and the world around them. Psychologists often talk about the law of emotional reciprocity. The energy you put out comes back to you. When you nurture your feminine qualities, when you cultivate kindness, grace, confidence, and authenticity, you naturally draw the right kind of attention. Men respond not just to who you are on the surface, but to the emotional space you create. It's the subtle smile, the soft tone, the confident silence, the playful laughter that lingers in memory. These qualities create an invisible thread that pulls people closer. But here's something that many women don't realize. Cultivating these qualities starts from within. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not or forcing behaviors that feel unnatural. It's about embracing who you truly are and enhancing it. It's about recognizing your value and allowing it to shine. Human psychology tells us that confidence is one of the most attractive traits, not arrogance, but the quiet belief in your worth. When a woman knows her value, men sense it instinctively. They are drawn to it because it signals stability, maturity, and authenticity, all qualities that are deeply desired on a subconscious level. And this is why many relationships fail or struggle when feminine energy is suppressed, when women feel they need to act overly tough, overly controlling, or overly indifferent. The natural balance of attraction is disrupted. Men crave feminine energy, just as women crave masculine energy in different ways. It's about harmony. When you embrace your feminine qualities, you create a magnetic balance that naturally fosters deeper connection, respect, and intimacy. This isn't some mystical theory or cliche advice. It's grounded in human behavior. Studies in psychology repeatedly show that emotional intelligence, warmth, and authenticity are consistently rated as more attractive than physical appearance alone. Men are drawn to women who inspire, who uplift, who carry themselves with grace under pressure, and who engage with the world with curiosity and joy. These qualities evoke admiration, loyalty, and desire, not through manipulation, but through the natural resonance of your energy. Imagine for a moment how it feels to walk into a room and notice the subtle way people respond to you, the way their attention lingers just a little longer, the way conversations flow effortlessly, the way respect and admiration are given naturally without asking. This is the reward of cultivating feminine energy. And the best part, it doesn't require changing your entire personality. It's about amplifying the traits that already exist within you, traits that are deeply rooted in human psychology and the natural dynamics of attraction. So, as we move forward in this video, understand this: the 8 qualities we will explore are not just tips, they are keys to unlocking your natural magnetism. They are tools to help you feel more aligned, more confident, more alive in your interactions, and ultimately in your relationships. And by the end of this video, if you take these insights to heart, you will not only understand what men love, but you will also understand yourself better. You will feel empowered to embrace your essence fully, to nurture your inner strength, and to radiate a magnetic energy that draws the right people and the right love towards you effortlessly. So stay with this journey, because what you're about to discover can change not only your relationships, but your life. These qualities are subtle, profound, and transformative. And when applied with authenticity, they create a ripple effect that goes far beyond attraction. They create admiration, respect, and genuine connection. By the end of this video, you will have the blueprint to step into your feminine power in a way that feels natural, inspiring, and unstoppable. Confidence is one of the most magnetic qualities a woman can possess. It's not loud or boastful. It doesn't need to be proven through words or achievements. True confidence is quiet, steady, and unshakable. It's a presence that makes people notice, not because it demands attention, but because it radiates self-assurance. Men are naturally drawn to this kind of energy because it signals security, strength, and inner stability. They sense a woman who is confident not as someone who dominates, but as someone who is comfortable in her own skin. The power of confidence begins with self-awareness. When a woman knows her strengths, her passions, and her worth, she carries herself differently. There is a lightness in her steps, a calmness in her gestures, and an ease in her interactions. This ease makes others feel comfortable, valued, and intrigued. Human psychology shows that people are naturally drawn to those who display competence without arrogance. A confident woman embodies this balance effortlessly, inspiring admiration and respect. Confidence is not perfection. It's not about never feeling fear or doubt. It's about moving forward despite them. Every woman experiences moments of insecurity, moments when she questions her choices or fears judgment. What sets confident women apart is their ability to acknowledge these feelings without letting them define their actions. They continue to pursue their goals, engage in conversations, and express themselves fully, even when uncertainty lingers. This resilience makes them irresistible, because men are drawn to someone who faces life with courage and self-belief. Another important aspect of confidence is the ability to embrace individuality. A woman who is unapologetically herself, who does not change her essence to fit someone else's expectations, radiates a unique energy that cannot be imitated. Authenticity and confidence are deeply connected. When a woman accepts who she is, her energy becomes magnetic. Men feel it immediately, even before words are exchanged. There is a subtle power in self-acceptance that triggers respect and admiration. It's not about being flawless. It's about being real, secure, and proud of one's own identity. Confidence also transforms the way a woman communicates. Words are spoken with clarity, not hesitance. Gestures are natural, not forced. Eye contact conveys warmth and attentiveness without intimidation. This kind of communication draws people in because it signals competence, understanding, and emotional stability. Men are instinctively attracted to women who can express themselves fully because it creates a sense of balance, partnership, and mutual respect. An often overlooked part of confidence is the ability to set boundaries. A woman who knows her value naturally protects her time, energy, and emotions. She does not allow disrespect or negativity to linger around her. This boundary setting is not a sign of rigidity. It is a reflection of self-respect. Men respond positively to women who honor themselves because it demonstrates strength, dignity, and emotional intelligence. It signals that she values her own life and expects the same respect in return. Confidence is also reflected in the choices a woman makes, the way she carries herself. The decisions she makes about her life, her career, her health, and her relationships all speak volumes. Men notice these choices because they reflect self-respect and a clear sense of direction. A woman who invests in herself, who pursues her goals passionately, and who maintains her values demonstrates a level of self-assurance that is deeply attractive. It shows that she is not dependent on external validation, and this independence creates admiration. Physical confidence is intertwined with mental and emotional confidence. It's not about meeting societal standards or fitting into a mold. It's about feeling comfortable in your body, celebrating your uniqueness, and moving with self-assurance. Even small actions like walking with posture, smiling genuinely, or holding a conversation without hesitation communicate confidence at a subconscious level. Men pick up on these subtle cues instinctively, often before they even realize it. The energy of confidence is more powerful than appearances. It communicates that a woman is secure, capable, and alive in her own essence. Confidence also encourages growth and curiosity. A woman who is confident is not afraid to explore new experiences, try new things, and step outside her comfort zone. She embraces challenges, learns from mistakes, and continues to evolve. This sense of growth and openness is deeply inspiring because it signals vitality, courage, and resilience. Men are drawn to women who are growing, who are passionate about life, and who can handle uncertainty with grace. It reflects the depth of character and the richness of personality, qualities that are far more attractive than surface-level beauty. Finally, confidence radiates joy. A woman who believes in herself naturally feels happiness from within. This joy is contagious. It creates an environment where others feel safe, uplifted, and inspired. Men are attracted to this inner light because it signals stability, optimism, and emotional balance. A confident woman doesn't rely on others to provide her sense of worth, she carries it herself. And this self-sufficiency, combined with warmth and authenticity, creates an energy that draws admiration, respect, and affection effortlessly. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. Every step taken towards self-belief, self-acceptance, and self-expression amplifies feminine energy. It is not about impressing anyone or conforming to expectations. It is about nurturing a presence that is magnetic because it is real, powerful, and alive. Men are drawn not just to what a woman says or does, but to how she feels about herself. When a woman believes in her own worth, it creates an invisible pull, a force that naturally attracts the right kind of attention, respect, and connection. Kindness is a quality that carries invisible strength. It is gentle, yet it creates a force that draws people in without effort. A woman who genuinely practices kindness leaves a lasting impression because it signals emotional maturity, compassion, and authenticity. Men are naturally attracted to women who exhibit warmth and consideration, not because they are weak, but because kindness conveys an inner strength that cannot be forced or faked. Human psychology shows that people feel safe and valued around those who show consistent care, and this emotional safety becomes a powerful source of connection. True kindness goes beyond polite words or occasional gestures. It is expressed in small actions, in listening fully, in acknowledging others without judgment, and in offering support without expectation. A kind woman creates a space where others feel seen, understood, and appreciated. Men sense this energy intuitively. They respond positively to women who make them feel valued because it touches a deep psychological need for recognition and emotional acceptance. Kindness acts like a bridge, connecting hearts and building trust that forms the foundation of strong relationships. The power of kindness lies in its authenticity. When a woman's caring nature is genuine, it resonates deeply. People can sense when gestures are forced or performed to gain approval. Authentic kindness, on the other hand, flows naturally from the heart. It is patient, humble, and attentive. Men are instinctively drawn to this quality because it signals integrity and emotional depth. A kind woman doesn't need to seek attention or validation. Her energy naturally attracts those who appreciate sincerity. Kindness is also transformative. It changes the atmosphere around a woman. Her presence becomes calming, uplifting, and inviting. Conversations feel easier, moments feel lighter, and connections feel richer. Men are drawn to this because it allows them to relax and feel comfortable. Emotional psychology emphasizes that humans are wired to gravitate toward warmth and positivity, especially when it is consistent and unpretentious. A woman who exudes kindness becomes magnetic because her energy nurtures the emotional well-being of those around her. Another aspect of kindness is empathy. The ability to understand and relate to the emotions of others creates a strong sense of intimacy. Men feel deeply connected to women who can perceive their feelings and respond thoughtfully. Empathy does not mean solving every problem or constantly accommodating others. It means being present, listening actively, and responding with care. This emotional intelligence enhances attraction because it signals emotional balance, patience, and awareness, qualities that men subconsciously seek in long-term partners. Kindness also shows strength and restraint. A woman who can respond calmly in difficult situations, offer forgiveness when needed, and avoid unnecessary conflict demonstrates emotional power. Men are drawn to women who can maintain composure while showing compassion because it reflects resilience, wisdom, and maturity. These qualities suggest that the woman is capable of handling life's challenges while preserving connection and harmony, making her energy deeply appealing. Generosity of spirit is another form of kindness that resonates profoundly. When a woman gives her time, attention, or encouragement freely, it signals abundance rather than scarcity. Men notice this because it reflects confidence in herself and in her relationships. She does not fear that giving will deplete her. Instead, her generosity amplifies her own energy and strengthens the bond she forms. Psychologically, people are attracted to abundance because it fosters positivity, stability, and mutual respect. Kindness also enhances communication in subtle ways. A gentle tone, attentive listening, and thoughtful responses create a sense of emotional safety. Men respond to this because it allows them to express themselves without fear of judgment or criticism. Emotional psychology highlights that individuals feel drawn to those who validate their emotions, and a kind woman naturally provides this validation. It's not about agreeing with everything or compromising one's values. It's about understanding and responding with care. A kind woman also inspires reciprocity. When she treats others with respect and compassion, she encourages similar behavior in return. This creates a cycle of positive interaction that strengthens attraction and deepens connection. Men are naturally drawn to women who foster this kind of mutual respect because it cultivates an environment where love, admiration, and loyalty can flourish. Kindness becomes a magnet, pulling the right people closer and building bonds that are genuine and enduring. Finally, kindness is intertwined with confidence and authenticity. A woman who is secure in herself does not fear being vulnerable or compassionate. She understands that showing care is not a weakness, but a sign of power and emotional richness. Men are attracted to women who can balance strength with tenderness because it signals a rare combination of emotional intelligence, resilience, and presence. Kindness becomes not just an act, but a reflection of inner beauty and self-mastery. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to the invisible aura that surrounds a woman. It communicates a depth of character that is impossible to ignore. Men are drawn to this energy because it feels nurturing, inspiring, and safe. It is a quiet force that shapes perception, creates lasting impressions, and builds connections that are meaningful and enduring. Kindness is not just a trait, it is a lifestyle, a way of moving through the world that amplifies feminine energy and fosters genuine attraction. Playfulness is a quality that carries a hidden magnetism, one that attracts without effort and captivates without words. It is a spark that brings joy into every interaction, making moments feel lighter, conversations feel effortless, and relationships feel alive. Men are instinctively drawn to women who can laugh freely, tease gently, and approach life with a sense of curiosity and delight. Playfulness signals a mind that is flexible, a heart that is open, and a spirit that can embrace joy even in the ordinary. Human psychology shows that positive energy triggers attraction because it creates emotional resonance and makes people feel alive and connected. The essence of playfulness is freedom, the freedom to express oneself without fear of judgment. A woman who embodies this quality does not take herself too seriously. She allows moments to unfold naturally, laughs at small mistakes, and finds humor in everyday situations. This lighthearted approach to life makes her presence enjoyable, memorable, and magnetic. Men feel relaxed and energized around women who can balance depth with laughter because it creates a sense of comfort and emotional ease. Playfulness acts as a bridge, breaking tension, fostering connection, and sparking genuine interest. Playfulness is also deeply connected to curiosity. A woman who is playful is willing to explore, to experiment, and to engage with the world around her in a spirited way. She asks questions, shares experiences, and responds with wonder rather than judgment. This curiosity is attractive because it signals openness, intelligence, and vitality. Men are drawn to women who are engaged in life, who see opportunities for joy, and who can make ordinary experiences extraordinary simply by their energy. Another important aspect of playfulness is spontaneity. A woman who is spontaneous, can turn a mundane day into a memorable adventure. She can change routines, suggest unexpected ideas, and approach situations with creativity and excitement. This spontaneity demonstrates flexibility and adaptability, qualities that men admire on a subconscious level. It communicates that she is confident enough to embrace the unknown and secure enough to enjoy life without rigid control. Spontaneity, combined with playfulness, becomes a magnetic force that draws admiration, attention, and emotional connection. Playfulness also enhances emotional bonding. Shared laughter and lighthearted experiences trigger the release of positive neurochemicals in the brain, creating feelings of happiness, safety, and closeness. Men naturally gravitate toward women who can evoke these emotions because it deepens attraction and strengthens connection. A playful woman creates an emotional environment where vulnerability feels safe, where communication flows freely, and where affection can grow naturally. This kind of energy is unforgettable because it associates joy and comfort with her presence. Importantly, playfulness does not mean avoiding responsibility or seriousness. It is the balance between lightness and depth that makes it powerful. A woman can be playful while still being reliable, ambitious, and grounded. Men are drawn to this balance because it signals emotional intelligence and maturity. Playfulness shows that she can navigate life's challenges without losing her sense of joy and creativity. It is a reflection of resilience, optimism, and a positive mindset, qualities that make her energy both captivating and inspiring. Playfulness also communicates confidence and authenticity. A woman who is comfortable expressing her sense of humor, engaging in playful teasing, or admitting her quirks demonstrates that she is secure in who she is. Men are attracted to women who do not fear being themselves because authenticity creates trust and admiration. Playfulness allows a woman to reveal her personality naturally, showing that she is approachable, relatable, and emotionally vibrant. This combination of self-assurance and lightheartedness is irresistible because it reflects both strength and warmth. In relationships, playfulness nurtures intimacy and strengthens bonds. It encourages communication, reduces tension, and fosters emotional safety. Men are drawn to women who can bring joy and laughter into shared experiences because it deepens emotional connection and creates lasting memories. Playfulness becomes a language of attraction, a subtle yet powerful way to express interest, affection, and engagement without relying on words alone. It demonstrates that a woman is present, attentive, and genuinely invested in the experience of connection. Playfulness also cultivates creativity and spontaneity in problem solving. A woman who approaches life with curiosity and humor can navigate challenges in innovative ways. She is less likely to be rigid, stressed, or overwhelmed, and more likely to inspire confidence and admiration in those around her. Men sense this energy intuitively because it signals flexibility, optimism, and the ability to enjoy life, even in the face of difficulties. Playfulness, in this sense, is both a personal strength and a relational advantage. Finally, the energy of playfulness radiates joy outward, creating an invisible aura that attracts admiration and attention naturally. Men are drawn to women who make them feel alive, who evoke curiosity, and who inspire laughter and lightness. Playfulness is a magnet that pulls the right connections closer, not through effort or strategy, but through the natural resonance of joy and authenticity. It transforms relationships, elevates experiences, and makes a woman unforgettable. Embracing playfulness is about remembering that life is meant to be experienced with wonder, curiosity, and joy. It is a reflection of inner freedom, emotional resilience, and self-assurance. Men are drawn not just to the fun moments, but to the emotional environment created by a woman who can balance depth with lightness. Playfulness enhances connection, strengthens attraction, and amplifies feminine energy in a way that is profound, natural, and magnetic. Emotional intelligence is one of the most captivating qualities a woman can develop. It is the ability to understand, sense, and respond to emotions, both her own and those of others. Men are drawn to women who possess this depth because it creates a rare sense of connection, trust, and safety. Emotional intelligence is not about controlling others or solving every problem. It is about perceiving feelings, interpreting subtle cues, and responding thoughtfully. This ability fosters intimacy and strengthens relationships in ways that superficial traits never could. A woman with emotional intelligence understands that words are only a part of communication. Tone, body language, and subtle expressions often reveal more than spoken sentences. She notices when someone is upset, anxious, or happy, and she responds in ways that validate and support those emotions. Men instinctively respond to this awareness because it makes them feel seen, understood, and respected. Psychological studies consistently show that people gravitate toward individuals who make them feel emotionally acknowledged, and emotional intelligence creates exactly that effect. Emotional intelligence also enhances empathy. A woman who can step into another person's perspective without judgment creates a sense of emotional security. Men are naturally attracted to women who can connect on this level because it fosters vulnerability and trust. They feel comfortable sharing thoughts, dreams, and fears because they sense a genuine understanding rather than criticism or dismissal. Empathy becomes a magnet that draws people closer, creating deep bonds that go beyond surface attraction. Another dimension of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. A woman who understands her own emotions can manage them effectively, which allows her to respond rather than react. This creates stability and reliability in interactions, making her energy comforting and appealing. Men are drawn to women who maintain composure because it signals maturity, resilience, and the ability to handle life's challenges without unnecessary drama. Emotional stability is profoundly attractive because it creates an environment where both partners can thrive emotionally. Emotional intelligence also involves active listening. A woman who listens with attention, curiosity, and openness makes others feel valued. Men are particularly responsive to this because it demonstrates patience and genuine interest. Listening is not just hearing words, it is understanding underlying feelings, noticing inconsistencies, and responding with care. This subtle skill enhances connection because it communicates attentiveness, emotional depth, and respect, qualities that men find deeply alluring. Conflict resolution is another area where emotional intelligence shines. A woman who can navigate disagreements calmly, express her feelings clearly, and understand the other person's perspective demonstrates strength without aggression. Men admire women who can balance honesty with compassion because it creates harmony and fosters mutual respect. Emotional intelligence transforms conflicts from moments of tension into opportunities for growth, understanding, and deeper connection. Emotional intelligence also cultivates patience. A woman who can remain composed while others struggle with emotions radiates calm authority. Men are drawn to this because it creates a sense of stability, reassurance, and reliability. Patience is not passive, it is an active choice to respond thoughtfully, to create an environment where emotions are acknowledged without being dismissed, and to foster trust through consistent, measured reactions. This quality builds admiration and emotional attachment over time. The ability to inspire and uplift is another aspect of emotional intelligence. A woman who encourages others, acknowledges their efforts, and nurtures their growth without imposing control demonstrates a rare combination of power and compassion. Men are instinctively drawn to this energy because it reflects both confidence and care. Emotional intelligence allows a woman to create spaces where positivity, motivation, and inspiration flourish naturally, enhancing both personal and relational growth. Emotional intelligence also strengthens intimacy on a subconscious level. Men are drawn not just to physical presence, but to women who make them feel understood, safe, and valued. Recognizing emotional cues, responding with empathy, and offering support without judgment creates a deep psychological bond. This connection surpasses superficial attraction and fosters loyalty, respect, and admiration. A woman who can master this balance becomes magnetic because she provides the emotional richness that men crave but rarely find effortlessly. Finally, emotional intelligence is inseparable from authenticity. A woman who understands herself and expresses her emotions genuinely conveys a sense of integrity and depth. Men are drawn to this authenticity because it signals reliability, honesty, and alignment between actions and feelings. Emotional intelligence is not a strategy, it is a reflection of inner mastery, awareness, and care. It enhances all other qualities, from confidence to playfulness, by ensuring that interactions are rooted in sincerity and emotional resonance. Cultivating emotional intelligence transforms not only relationships, but also self-perception. A woman who can navigate her emotions, understand others, and communicate effectively exudes a presence that is calming, magnetic, and inspiring. Men respond instinctively to this energy because it fulfills deep psychological needs for understanding, acceptance, and connection. Emotional intelligence amplifies feminine power, making her presence unforgettable and her relationships profoundly fulfilling. Authenticity is a magnetic quality that cannot be imitated. It is the courage to embrace who you truly are without masks or pretenses. A woman who embodies authenticity radiates a presence that is rare and captivating because it reflects honesty, confidence, and emotional maturity. Men are drawn to women who are genuine because it signals trustworthiness, strength, and a sense of inner stability. Authenticity is not about perfection or trying to meet others' expectations. It is about fully expressing your values, desires, and personality. Being authentic begins with self-acceptance. When a woman embraces her flaws, celebrates her strengths, and acknowledges her true feelings, she emits a sense of calm confidence that is irresistible. Men sense this energy intuitively. They are attracted to women who are comfortable in their own skin because it communicates stability and reliability. A woman who knows herself and does not seek approval from others creates an emotional environment where connection and admiration can grow naturally. Authenticity also strengthens relationships because it fosters trust. A woman who expresses her thoughts, emotions, and needs honestly invites openness in return. Men respond positively to this because it reduces uncertainty, creates clarity, and builds a foundation for genuine connection. Psychological studies highlight that transparency and honesty are essential for forming deep emotional bonds, and authenticity is the key to achieving this effortlessly. When a woman is authentic, she signals that her interactions are real and meaningful, which draws men closer both emotionally and mentally. Living authentically requires courage. It means standing firm in your values, even when they differ from others' expectations. It means voicing your opinions, expressing your desires, and making choices that align with your inner truth. Men are naturally drawn to women who display this courage because it signals integrity and independence. Authenticity communicates that a woman is strong enough to handle life on her own terms, yet open enough to connect deeply with others. This balance is compelling and deeply attractive on a subconscious level. Authenticity is also closely tied to confidence. A woman who is secure in her identity does not feel the need to perform or please. She engages with the world from a place of self-assuredness, which makes her interactions feel natural and magnetic. Men are drawn to this energy because it reflects both emotional and psychological stability. They're attracted to women who do not seek validation through constant approval, who instead radiate a quiet confidence rooted in knowing their worth and embracing their true selves. Another aspect of authenticity is the freedom to embrace individuality. Every woman has unique qualities, interests, and perspectives, and authenticity is about celebrating these without fear of judgment. Men find this uniqueness intriguing because it signals originality, depth, and vitality. A woman who honors her own voice and passions stands out in a world where many conform to external expectations. Her energy becomes unforgettable simply because it is genuine and unrepeatable. Authenticity also enhances emotional connection. When a woman is genuine, she allows herself to be vulnerable. She shares her thoughts, dreams, and fears openly, which encourages men to do the same. This openness creates a powerful psychological bond because humans are wired to respond to honesty and vulnerability with trust and care. Men feel safe around women who are authentic because they sense that interactions are sincere and meaningful. Authenticity becomes a conduit for emotional intimacy that goes far beyond superficial attraction. Living authentically also fosters resilience. A woman who is true to herself does not bend under pressure or compromise her values to gain approval. This inner strength creates an aura of stability and reliability. Men are drawn to this energy because it communicates that she can handle challenges with grace and integrity. Authenticity signals that a woman is guided by her inner compass, which makes her presence both inspiring and reassuring. Authenticity is reflected in every aspect of life, from the way a woman speaks and moves to the choices she makes in relationships, career, and personal growth. Men are sensitive to these subtle cues. When a woman's actions align with her values and her words are consistent with her intentions, it creates a magnetic harmony. This harmony signals emotional intelligence, maturity, and depth, which naturally attracts admiration, respect, and loyalty. Finally, authenticity allows a woman to shine in her natural essence. There's no pretense, no effort to be what others want her to be. Her energy is pure, her presence is magnetic, and her impact is lasting. Men are drawn to authenticity because it evokes trust, respect, and a sense of connection that is rare and deeply satisfying. Authenticity is not a skill or strategy. It is a way of living that amplifies every other feminine quality, making confidence brighter, kindness warmer, playfulness more joyful, and emotional intelligence more profound. Being authentic is not always easy. It requires introspection, courage, and the willingness to embrace imperfection. But the rewards are immense. Men are attracted to authenticity because it signals that a woman is complete on her own, yet open to sharing her life with someone deserving. Her energy becomes magnetic, her presence unforgettable, and her relationships richer, deeper, and more meaningful. Authenticity is the foundation upon which all other feminine qualities flourish, and it is the key to creating lasting admiration, attraction, and connection. Supportiveness is a quality that carries quiet, yet undeniable power. It is not about taking control or solving every problem for someone else. It is about being present, understanding, and offering strength without overpowering. A woman who embodies supportiveness creates an environment where men feel safe, understood, and motivated. This quality is deeply attractive because it speaks to emotional maturity, empathy, and reliability. Men are instinctively drawn to women who uplift them, not through demands or pressure, but through gentle encouragement and unwavering belief in their potential. Being supportive begins with listening. A woman who truly listens, without judgment or interruption, allows others to express themselves freely. Men feel validated and respected when their thoughts and feelings are genuinely acknowledged. This form of attention fosters trust and connection, laying the foundation for meaningful relationships. Psychological research emphasizes that people are naturally attracted to those who make them feel understood, and supportiveness accomplishes this effortlessly. When a woman listens with intention, she communicates care and emotional availability, qualities that deepen admiration and attachment. Supportiveness is also about empathy in action. Understanding someone's challenges and responding with compassion creates a strong emotional bond. A woman who encourages rather than criticizes, who uplifts rather than undermines, signals reliability and emotional stability. Men are drawn to this energy because it reassures them that they can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. Empathy, combined with action, demonstrates strength, patience, and an ability to foster harmony, making supportiveness one of the most magnetic qualities a woman can possess. Another dimension of supportiveness is the ability to encourage growth. A woman who celebrates accomplishments, offers guidance without imposing, and inspires self-improvement nurtures confidence in those around her. Men respond positively to this because it shows she values their success and believes in their potential. Supportive energy does not demand change. It invites progress naturally. This creates admiration, loyalty, and a sense of partnership that strengthens emotional bonds. A woman's support becomes a source of motivation, subtly influencing relationships without pressure or control. Supportiveness also requires patience. Life presents challenges, mistakes, and setbacks, and a woman who can remain steadfast during these times demonstrates quiet strength. Men are drawn to women who can handle difficulties with calm understanding because it creates stability and reassurance. Patience and support is not passive. It is an active expression of care and confidence. It communicates that she is reliable, grounded, and capable of maintaining connection even in stressful moments. This enduring presence enhances attraction and fosters long-term loyalty. Balance is a critical aspect of supportiveness. A woman who supports does not lose herself in the process. She maintains her own identity, passions, and boundaries while offering strength to others. Men find this balance compelling because it signals independence and self-respect. Supportiveness is most magnetic when it flows naturally from a woman's confidence and authenticity. It is not about sacrificing oneself or seeking approval. It is about lifting others while remaining centered and whole. This equilibrium creates harmony, admiration, and a deep psychological pull. Supportiveness also enhances emotional communication. By offering reassurance, encouragement, and understanding, a woman creates a safe space for honest dialogue. Men respond to this because it allows them to open up without fear. Emotional research highlights that safety and validation in relationships lead to stronger attachment and trust. A supportive woman cultivates this environment instinctively, making her presence calming, engaging, and deeply attractive. Her energy becomes a haven where connection and intimacy can flourish naturally. Another powerful aspect of supportiveness is quiet reliability. Actions often speak louder than words, and a woman who consistently demonstrates care and understanding creates a subtle yet powerful impact. Men notice consistency, and reliability fosters trust, respect, and admiration. A supportive woman does not need to boast or demand recognition. Her steady presence communicates strength, loyalty, and emotional intelligence. This silent strength forms a foundation for lasting connections and deep attraction. Supportiveness also nurtures collaboration and partnership. A woman who works alongside others, encourages shared goals, and provides guidance without controlling outcomes creates a sense of teamwork and mutual respect. Men are drawn to women who enhance rather than dominate relationships because it signals maturity, emotional balance, and the ability to foster harmony. This cooperative energy allows relationships to thrive, creating a bond based on trust, admiration, and shared growth. Finally, supportiveness amplifies all other feminine qualities. Confidence becomes more magnetic when combined with encouragement. Kindness deepens when paired with active understanding, and playfulness becomes more impactful when shared in a space of trust and reassurance. Men are drawn to supportive women because their energy nurtures emotional well-being, fosters admiration, and creates a dynamic of mutual respect and connection. Supportiveness is not flashy or loud. It is subtle, consistent, and profound, leaving a lasting impression that resonates far beyond the moment. A woman who masters supportiveness demonstrates that strength does not always need to be visible. True power lies in being present, uplifting, and steady, allowing others to flourish without losing oneself. Men are naturally drawn to this quality because it creates trust, admiration, and an emotional bond that is rare and deeply satisfying. Supportiveness is the quiet force that enhances relationships, amplifies feminine energy, and makes a woman unforgettable in the hearts of those she touches. Grace under pressure is a quality that speaks volumes without words. It is the ability to remain calm, composed, and poised, even when life feels chaotic. A woman who carries this energy radiates strength and control, not through dominance or aggression, but through steadiness and self-assurance. Men are drawn to this quality because it signals resilience, maturity, and emotional stability. When a woman can navigate challenges without panic or unnecessary drama, she creates an environment of trust and admiration that is both comforting and magnetic. The essence of grace under pressure begins with self-control. A woman who can manage her emotions, even in stressful or unexpected situations, demonstrates inner strength that is profoundly attractive. Men instinctively respond to this because it reflects reliability and composure. Human psychology shows that people are drawn to individuals who can handle uncertainty calmly, as it reduces anxiety and creates a sense of security. A calm woman communicates that she is grounded, capable, and emotionally intelligent, qualities that naturally inspire admiration. Grace under pressure also involves perspective. A woman who maintains clarity during challenges sees beyond immediate difficulties. She evaluates situations thoughtfully, responds strategically, and avoids impulsive reactions. Men find this perspective compelling because it signals wisdom and confidence. By approaching life with measured responses, she not only resolves issues effectively, but also models stability and composure, making her presence reassuring and attractive. Another important aspect of grace is patience. Life often presents delays, misunderstandings, and frustrations. A woman who can remain patient while navigating these moments demonstrates strength and emotional balance. Men are drawn to this energy because it communicates that she can handle both minor setbacks and major challenges without losing control. Patience, combined with calmness, creates a sense of reliability and fosters trust, which deepens emotional connection and admiration over time. Grace under pressure is also closely tied to resilience. A woman who faces difficulties with dignity and persistence signals that she can withstand challenges without being defeated. Men are attracted to this quality because it reflects inner power and determination. Resilience does not mean the absence of struggle. It means the ability to move forward, learn from experiences, and maintain equilibrium even when circumstances are tough. This quiet strength is magnetic, creating respect and loyalty that lasts. Composure is another layer of grace. A woman who responds thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively, conveys emotional mastery. Men sense this energy and feel drawn to it because it reduces tension and creates a harmonious dynamic. Composure allows interactions to remain respectful and constructive, even in conflict, which fosters admiration and deeper connection. It demonstrates that she is capable of maintaining her dignity and integrity, regardless of external pressures. Grace under pressure also enhances decision-making. A woman who can stay centered in stressful situations makes choices with clarity and confidence. Men are drawn to this because it signals reliability and competence. Her ability to navigate uncertainty without fear or frustration reflects a balanced mind and mature judgment. This balance becomes a source of attraction because it demonstrates that she can manage life's challenges without losing her essence or energy. Another subtle but powerful aspect of grace is emotional influence. A calm and composed woman affects the energy of those around her. Her steadiness creates a sense of safety, reduces tension, and encourages positive interactions. Men are naturally drawn to this energy because it feels stabilizing and supportive. This influence is not forceful. It is an unspoken signal that she can handle pressure with elegance, inspiring confidence and respect in others. Grace under pressure also enhances perception and presence. A woman who maintains dignity in difficult situations attracts admiration, not through appearance or words, but through the way she carries herself. Men respond to subtle cues, her posture, tone of voice, and measured gestures, because they convey control, confidence, and emotional depth. This presence becomes magnetic because it signals that she is capable of handling challenges while remaining authentically herself. Finally, grace under pressure amplifies all other feminine qualities. Confidence becomes more inspiring, kindness more reassuring, and supportiveness more meaningful when paired with composure and calm. Men are drawn to women who can handle life's unpredictability with poise because it signals a rare combination of strength, wisdom, and emotional intelligence. Grace is the silent force that makes every interaction smoother, every connection deeper, and every relationship more resilient. A woman who embodies grace under pressure demonstrates that true power does not need to be loud or forceful. It is expressed through calm confidence, measured responses, and unwavering dignity. Men are attracted to this energy because it creates stability, trust, and admiration. Grace is not just a reaction to life's challenges. It is a reflection of inner mastery, emotional balance, and enduring presence. This quality makes a woman unforgettable, not only for her actions, but for the serenity and strength she brings into every space. Passion and ambition are qualities that light up a woman from the inside out. They are not just about pursuing goals or achieving success. They are about having a fire within that drives purpose, curiosity, and growth. Men are drawn to women who carry this energy because it reflects vitality, determination, and a zest for life. Passion is magnetic because it shows that a woman is alive, engaged, and committed to something greater than herself. Ambition amplifies this attraction because it signals that she values her own potential and strives to create the life she desires. A woman with passion approaches life with intensity and focus. She invests her energy into what excites her, challenges her, and inspires her. Men are instinctively drawn to this quality because it signals motivation, drive, and self-direction. Passion creates a magnetic presence, one that is not dependent on external validation but flows naturally from the woman's inner fire. It makes her stand out, not because she demands attention, but because her energy is vibrant, compelling, and contagious. Ambition complements passion by providing direction and purpose. A woman who is ambitious sets goals, takes initiative, and pursues her dreams with determination. Men are attracted to this energy because it signals independence, responsibility, and resilience. Ambition communicates that she is not waiting for life to happen, she is creating it. This drive is deeply appealing because it reflects confidence, maturity, and a commitment to self-growth, qualities that inspire respect and admiration. Passion and ambition also cultivate influence. A woman who is enthusiastic about her pursuits naturally inspires those around her. Men respond to this because it reflects vitality and vision. Passionate energy creates a ripple effect, motivating others to engage, explore, and contribute. It communicates that life is meant to be lived fully, and that challenges are opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. This contagious energy draws admiration, loyalty, and emotional connection effortlessly. Another powerful aspect of passion is its authenticity. A woman who is genuinely invested in her dreams and interests exudes confidence and credibility. Men are drawn to authenticity because it signals integrity, depth, and a sense of purpose. Passion that comes from genuine interest is far more magnetic than effort aimed at impressing others. It demonstrates that her life has meaning, and she values her time, energy, and potential. This clarity of purpose naturally commands attention and respect. Ambition also demonstrates resilience. Pursuing goals inevitably comes with challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. A woman who continues to move forward despite obstacles shows strength, determination, and courage. Men find this quality attractive because it reflects a mindset that embraces growth, learning, and perseverance. Ambition is not just about achieving outcomes, it is about the persistence, discipline, and adaptability displayed along the way. This resilience signals inner power, making her presence inspiring and magnetic. Passion also enhances engagement in relationships. A woman who is invested in her dreams and interests encourages connection through shared experiences, curiosity, and enthusiasm. Men respond positively because her energy is dynamic and motivating. Her fire draws others closer, not because she seeks attention, but because she embodies vitality, purpose, and excitement. Passion creates a sense of adventure, making interactions more meaningful and stimulating. Ambition paired with humility becomes even more magnetic. A woman who pursues her goals without arrogance, who celebrates progress without diminishing others, demonstrates maturity and wisdom. Men are attracted to this balance because it signals strength without ego. Her energy becomes inspiring rather than intimidating, fostering admiration, respect, and emotional closeness. The combination of drive and grace communicates that she is capable, grounded, and confident in her journey. Another key aspect is self-motivation. A woman who fuels her own growth, sets her own standards, and celebrates her achievements without relying on external approval demonstrates independence and self-respect. Men are drawn to this energy because it signals stability, confidence, and self-sufficiency. Passion and ambition, when grounded in self-motivation, create a presence that is vibrant, inspiring, and unforgettable. Finally, passion and ambition amplify all other feminine qualities. Confidence becomes brighter, authenticity more compelling, and playfulness more invigorating when paired with purpose and drive. Men are attracted to women who carry fire in their hearts because it communicates life, energy, and determination. Passion inspires admiration, ambition demands respect. Together, they form a magnetic force that transforms relationships, elevates experiences, and leaves a lasting impression. A woman who embraces passion and ambition shows that she is alive with intention, motivated by purpose, and committed to growth. Men are instinctively drawn to this energy because it signals independence, vitality, and depth. Passion and ambition are not just traits. They are expressions of life lived fully, with fire in the heart and focus in the mind. This energy makes a woman unforgettable, admired, and deeply magnetic, inspiring both connection and respect in every interaction. A magnetic woman is the sum of all her qualities, blended seamlessly into a presence that is unforgettable. She is confident, kind, playful, emotionally intelligent, authentic, supportive, graceful, passionate, and ambitious. But what truly makes her magnetic is not a single trait. It is the harmony between them. Men are drawn to women whose energy is balanced, consistent, and deeply grounded because it signals stability, warmth, and emotional richness. The magnetic woman does not try to impress. She simply exists fully, radiating an energy that invites admiration, connection, and respect. The foundation of this magnetism begins with self-awareness. A woman who understands her value, her strengths, and her purpose moves through life with intention and clarity. Men notice this presence instantly because it communicates security and emotional maturity. Human psychology teaches that individuals are naturally drawn to those who exhibit self-confidence and inner stability. The magnetic woman is aware of her worth, yet she remains humble and approachable. Her energy is steady, not demanding, and this balance creates a pull that feels natural and compelling. Authenticity amplifies every other quality she possesses. By being true to herself, she communicates honesty, integrity, and depth. Men are drawn to authenticity because it signals reliability and trustworthiness. When a woman aligns her actions with her values, she creates a sense of harmony and trust that is irresistible. Authenticity allows her confidence to shine without arrogance, her kindness to feel sincere, and her passion to inspire without intimidation. It is the core for magnetism because it reflects a woman who is grounded, self-assured, and fully alive. Emotional intelligence enhances her ability to connect deeply. She senses unspoken feelings, understands subtle cues, and responds with care and empathy.